Who's gonna eat a worm burrito?
Did you say worm?
No, I said worm.
Let's talk about that.
Good mythical morning.
We're going on tour to bring our comedy and music to your town. We got shows in September and November all over the Southeast, Southwest, and a few other spots. Get tickets now at rhettandlinklive.com before they're all gone.
Today's episode is gonna be a little bit different, but in all the best ways possible. Here's why. We created an entire game around the interest of today's scheduled guest, our friend David Dobrik. However, something came up last minute and David had to reschedule.
Now, we are very excited to have David on GMM sometime soon, but in the meantime, we still got a show to do. And like the old saying goes, when one David drops out, another David pops out. Oh, you know that.
Yeah.
The good news is, we do have a David here who works here as part of our Mythical team. It's David Hill. Get out here, David.
Wow, yeah.
Thanks for being a David.
Thanks.
Okay.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
It's great to be at the front desk and sail behind.
Yeah, for once. Okay, we're not gonna change a single thing about what we've planned for this episode.
All right.
David Dobrik loves burritos, so we made a game about burritos.
Awesome.
Which we're gonna play with you, David Hill.
All right.
Only difference is the last name. No other differences.
Okay.
You like burritos?
Yes. I need breakfast today, so I'm psyched up.
You're hungry.
I'm
You need
hungry and you
breakfast
like
today.
burritos.
yeah.
Well, we'll see how you're feeling about burritos after we play this game because it's all full of rice, beans, and bad ideas. It's time for 3 burritos sitting on some plates. 2 will love and 1 will hate.
Welcome to Zonanito de Burrito.
All right, in every round, the dealer is going to deal 3 burritos. 2 are normal and 1 is nasty. And then you guys, I'll be the dealer first, you're gonna have the opportunity to switch, however you want to.
Yeah, and then the players in each round will have the opportunity to use 1 lifeline. That can be the sniffy, where we're able to sniff the burrito, the stiffy, where we can poke the burrito with a stiff finger.
Good.
Or the iffy, which is when we can ask the dealer to tell us if he is iffy about it.
Yeah, that's gonna help.
All right.
Let's bring out those burritos. Round 1. Okay, I have 3 burritos in front of me. I know that one of these burritos is filled with Play-Doh. The other 2 are just regular old breakfast burritos.
That salty preschool treat. Do you like Play-Doh? Oh gosh, what are you doing?
No. Nope.
You're doing some sort of shell game situation, which is meaningless to us. You may only be
confusing myself?
Confusing yourself, which is a little scary.
All right.
All right. David Dobrik, Hill, what are you feeling at this point?
Well, I think this might be the Play-Doh one.
How long have you known this man?
For about 2 years.
Okay, I've known him longer than that.
Yep.
I think he probably has the nasty in front of him because he knows we're gonna switch. Of course, there's also a lifeline. You wanna use a lifeline?
Yes.
Which one?
The stiffy.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you don't have to use hand motions, but.
So you guys can poke your burrito, but you can poke it 1 good poke. This is not a feel or caress.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, pull out.
Didn't learn a lot, did you?
It could go either way.
Good, either way.
Because it has the ham and bacon.
Okay,
I
think you were about to say that it's Play-Doh, but then you realized you didn't want to tell me that because I'd be like, I think you should keep that one.
I just started to think about the textures of ham and bacon.
Yeah,
I
do that just occasionally.
Hard.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna say, we shouldn't switch at all, man. I'm telling you, he thinks we're gonna switch. Let's just hold.
Hold, all right.
You cool with that?
Yeah, I'm cool.
You're not just saying that because I'm your boss.
No. I trust you.
There's a slight conflict of interest here.
All right.
Okay, now guys, we have to take a corn cob bite. We're all gonna grab the burritos and bite in the middle because that's the best way to get whatever the ingredients are.
Oh, right in the middle, okay.
All right, all at once.
3, 2, 1. That's breakfast.
Let's turn that around and show the people.
I should have rolled my own instincts.
Yeah, don't, now you know.
Both of y'all.
Don't ever
Both of y'all.
trust this guy. Round 2.
2 of these burritos are tasty carne asada, but one of them is day-old seaweed.
Oh, the
and
best
nothing
kind.
else.
The best kind.
I'm talking jam-packed full of it.
Whoopsh. 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 Whoopsh.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Whoopsh.
Okay.
Okay. Trying to get inside your mind.
There's a lot of room in there.
Not gonna argue with that. You know, statistically speaking, and this is what I was thinking in the first round. I'll just let you know my thought process was.
Okay.
Because there's 3 of us and there's only one nasty burrito, statistically, I give myself the best chance at not eating the nasty burrito if I don't start with the burrito. Because there's a higher chance that it'll be in another place.
So it's the opposite of what I thought about you.
Right. But I don't think that you think like that.
Obviously, I didn't. In the previous round.
But would you also then again give the burrito to David after feeling a little bit bad about what you put him through in the first round?
I didn't put David through anything. We made a collective choice.
I think you used.
Are you blaming me?
No.
You should listen. He used his executive.
Who are you blaming?
He used his executive privileges. He did. He stepped in as your boss, and I saw it. It bordered on intimidation.
Who made you eat the burrito?
I'm wondering if both of them are scheming against me.
Hey, I'm not, man. We're on the same team here.
I'm losing trust as a whole.
We're on team carne asada.
I'm always on your side.
I feel like Link has done what he suspected me of doing.
I think because it's my first time, they're trying to get me on all 3 rounds.
Who's they?
Y'all.
Okay. So you think you've got it? If you think you got, you know what you ought to do? If you think you have it, and I think he has it, you just switch with him, and I feel like I'll be okay.
He doesn't know anything. He
But hold
knows
on.
nothing more than you do.
You should use a lifeline, though. Why don't you use the iffy lifeline?
Iffy, because I'm
And just
iffy on both of you.
ask Link a question.
Yes, we made him so paranoid.
I don't know anything. The premise of the game is that I don't know.
Yeah, he doesn't.
I don't know.
Man.
Only he knows.
You know what? At this point, I don't know if I know.
Ask him a question.
Are you iffy about the one in front of you?
Yes.
Oh.
Are you iffy about the one in front?
You can't ask questions, dealer.
I'm on the fence.
I think he's got the bad one. Let's just switch ours, because maybe you've got better carne asada. Maybe I've got better carne asada than you. You know, you want to do that?
Sounds like good, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's like.
David, it seems like you're just doing whatever he tells you to do. I mean, I'm not even playing the game. I'm just making an observation.
Well, I mean, you've got the seaweed.
All right, let's eat.
Here we go. That's carne asada.
Round 3.
2 of these have cheese and beans, and one has earthworms.
Earthworms.
Someone's gonna be eating earthworm Jim today.
Not a sponsor.
Who will it be? Not sponsored.
Okay.
So you want to move them around? You want to deal it?
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Wow.
Everybody, watch closely, watch closely. All the viewers, anybody have a zoom in on this? Like for the
Rolls.
post team that music to this one. Do me a solid, Casey, do me a solid. Help me out here, help me out.
Do you know where the earthworms are?
No. It's a gamble. All right.
All right,
We're here.
Here's the deal, man. Here's the deal. Did he keep track of the worms through that whole charade? Or is he just throwing caution to the wind for the sake of entertainment value?
I would say that it was in his best interest to keep track of the worms.
I was looking at his eyes, man. They were out here.
Yeah, I know, but there's also hands involved. I mean, I feel like it's just 3 things. They're not moving that fast. I mean, I think he still knows where it's at.
I'm not saying I don't think you could do it, David. I know I couldn't do what you did and keep track of the worm.
I feel like I could. So I think that he can as well. I think he knows where it's at. I don't think he threw caution to the wind. I think he wanted us to think he threw caution to the wind, because then our pontification would mean nothing. It would just be empty blabbering.
Would you like to use a lifeline?
What do we got left? We got the
Sniffy.
sniffy. All right.
Don't grab the burrito, you gotta grab the thing, because I want this to be fair. You gotta grab the plate.
The thing, yeah.
And you get one sniff.
One sniff.
One sniff.
Like
Just
one lungful, like
Or just,
Look,
just
a,
I gotta watch you sniffing this thing too.
Well, hey,
close
listen.
one.
If I smell worms, I'm not gonna give it to you.
Are you?
or can you?
Yeah, there is no trust at this table. We've established
Your
that.
palate has been compromised over the past 2 seasons I've been here.
It's long before that.
Let's sniff.
That's it?
You know what I smelled? Tortilla.
Yeah, I smell lots of
I
tortillas.
smelled straight up. I got absolutely nothing from that. I'm being 100% honest. I smelled tortilla.
Yeah, me too.
But I'll switch with you.
I know I don't trust him, but I also know that I only smell tortilla.
Okay.
So I think he's being truthful about that.
Yeah.
Would he risk having it there and us not switching with him?
Well, here's what I think happened. I described a certain way of thinking about it, which then you did the complete opposite of that. And so he had to then make a choice. Am I going to play into the way that Rhett described it or the way that Link did it? So the worm burrito is either in front of him or it is not in front of him.
Yep, you've blown a lot of hot air. I think simply put, he didn't put the worms in front of himself, as you explained with the odds from the last round.
So would you like to switch with him?
No, I'm thinking, do I need to switch with you?
No.
I want to switch with him.
Oh no.
And then I can make a decision if I want to switch with him after you switch with him.
Oh no, oh no.
That would be a new rule.
I mean, if we all agree on that.
And I'm the dealer, so
You can't do anything at this point. We can switch
We
these.
can't switch twice?
Can we switch them? Is it just
Yeah,
one?
Can we only
just
switch
one
once,
switch?
David?
Is it just one switch? Is that the rule?
One switch is the rule.
One switch is the rule.
All right, so he only wants us to switch once, and because I said that I was gonna switch with him, that must be what he wants, so I'm gonna switch with you. Boom, David.
Sure.
got a big tile. I'm all right. I'm all right with this. I'm okay with this.
It's too late, we've already switched.
All right,
Oh, your eyebrows are dancing. You're lying. All right, let's dig in.
grab your burrito and take a big old bite.
Eat it, David.
Air horn. I'm doing the air
I
horn.
love beans and cheese.
Add that, Casey.
Beans, there's something about beans and cheese together.
Yeah. Compliments to the chefs.
I only think I got one worm actually in my mouth, and that's more than enough. So, did you know that you gave Rhett the worms, or were you just totally randoming this thing? Be honest.
Can't say chaos theory.
Oh, yes, chaos theory. Thanks for joining us, David, and make sure you check out David Dobrik's YouTube channel. We hear it's pretty popular.
And we will be sure to check out David Hill kicking butt around the halls of Mythical every Monday through Friday.
Thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing.
Now you say, you know what time it is?
You know what time it is.
Mythical beast, celebrated on 2019, and it's time to spin the wheel of mythicality.
Woohoo!
Good looking group!
Thanks for coming by the booth, guys. Click the top link to watch us play Chipotle or Chipotle with David and Good Mythical more.
And to find out where the wheel of mythicality is gonna land.
Attention Mythical Society members, lose a pen, need an extra badge? You can now re-up or replace select items through a special password protected page on mythical.com.